the Atlanta Hawks will make the playoffs next NBA season. Now, with the Atlanta Hawks, it is so shocking to me. Like, how did Atlanta, in this short amount of time, how was this team constructed this beautifully in such a short amount of time? It is truly astonishing. Let's just list off the roster for the Atlanta Hawks. Okay, let's list the starting lineup for you. Okay, Trae Young, Kevin Huerter, DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, and Clint Capella is your starting lineup. Just listen to that. Trae Young, we already know what he is. Kevin Huerter, he's not there yet, but he's still got some room to grow. I give you that. But still, if he can pitch in 11 points a game, okay. DeAndre Hunter, defensive player who can chip in here and there on offense. John Collins. Now, interesting thing about John Collins, apparently the rumor around the street is John Collins doesn't really want to be in Atlanta anymore because apparently Trae Young is like the Atlanta Hawks are catered around him. Like, the organization listens to everything he says, and I can understand both sides, like why John Collins would be angry at that. But then again, it's like this is Trae Young's team, so why is John Collins angry when you know this is Trae Young's team? You know, it's interesting. That's an interesting thing. I wonder how that will play out, and will that, if they don't make the playoffs, will that be a reason why? Because this roster alone should not. There's no reason why this roster shouldn't make it to the playoffs. And lastly, again, Clint Capella, we last seen him on the Houston Rockets. We haven't seen him play basketball in a year, but we know what Clint, even if he's half of what he used to be, Clint Capella would be 10 points, 10 rebounds. That starting lineup is absolutely fire. And coming off the bench, y'all got Danilo Gallinari, Cam Reddish, Bruno Fernando, Tony Snell, Bembry, and Jeff. I don't know if Jeff Teague is still on the roster. He may or may not still be on the roster, but Jeff Teague as well. I'm just going to mention him. That is crazy, Atlanta. Like, y'all have a really talented roster. Y'all, and I'm damn near guaranteeing that y'all will make the playoffs next year. Now, this is still a young roster. Trae Young is still young. Kevin Huerter is still young. DeAndre Hunter is still young. John Collins still young, even though he's like 24, 25 years old, still young. Cam Reddish young. Bruno Fernando young. So this is still a pretty young roster, but even though they're young, I mean, we saw a couple years ago what the Boston Celtics did with a young roster.
All right, so this is a little bit after the video because we got some breaking news. So Chris Dunn just signed with Atlanta for $10 million. And I forgot to also mention that you guys also have Onyeka Okongwu on the squad. The next Bam Adebayo on the squad. This team is, I see playoffs this year, and next year I legit see a deep playoff run. Like, this team is so young, so talented. It's just so much. But yeah, I had to put this in at the end of the video. You just got Chris Dunn, solid defensive player, and you just got Bam Adebayo. The future is so freaking bright, it's ridiculous.
Just because you have a young roster doesn't mean you can't go far. You look at the Miami Heat. The Heat were carried. I know, obviously, the heroics of Jimmy Butler, but the Heat, they had Bam Adebayo, young 21-year-old, Duncan Robinson, young, Tyler Hero, the rookie. Like, you can be carried by Kendrick Nunn, undrafted rookie. Like, you can be carried by young players and get far in the NBA. So, Atlanta Hawks, I am damn near guaranteeing that y'all will make the playoffs next year. And if y'all don't, that will be one of the biggest travesty. Like, y'all built this team so perfectly. If y'all can't do it, then I don't know what to tell you, Atlanta sports fans. I mean, the Braves disappointed you in the MLB playoffs. So if this team can't get it done, I don't know what team would. But let me know what y'all Atlanta Hawks fans think in the comment section below. I am out.